Hello, and welcome to Slightly Impressive Ranting Time. My name is Griff, and I have feelings about some World of Warcraft things, as a lot of people do at the moment. I wish I had done a live reaction video. I've seen a lot of people doing those lately of the Warbringers. I didn't really think to do that, but I thought it would be fun to do a video after the fact, after I've had time to think about things and formulate opinions and read what other people have to say. Oh, look at him. Look at him back there, just mugging for the camera. Stop hogging the spotlight back there, dude. Or just keep doing it, please. Just continue what you're doing there. Give the people what they want. Anyway, so first of all, there will be spoilers in this video. Spoilers will abound. I'm not completely sure, because I haven't been playing WoW, I'm not sure which things we know because they were in the beta and which things are on live servers now and which things are like data mined and stuff. I don't know. Like I don't know what information came from where, so just assume there would be spoilers for everything, every kind of spoiler you can have for WoW. If you're worried about being spoiled for something, just don't watch the video. So first, I was planning to come back for Battle for Azeroth, and still am, but I was planning to come back as Horde. Don't tell Steve the Lion here. Don't tell him. But I was going to play Horde. I've always played Alliance, mostly. I've played both factions, but I've always considered myself to be Alliance. But the Zandalari stuff looked really cool. The Zandalari Troll allied race, I was really excited to play that, but turns out that's not coming until later sometime, so oh well. But I was still going to go Horde and do that. Like, I really like what the Zandalari Trolls, I like that whole, they've got kind of a Wakanda vibe going on there. I was really into that. And they've got the fox people in their deserty zone over there. It was really cool. So I was excited for that. But then the Jaina video came out, the Warbringer one with the sea shanty and all of that. And I loved it. I loved that one. It was so cool. And it made me be like, you know what? I want to be on Jaina's side. I want to be on that side. I'm Alliance. I think I should maybe go Alliance, because it was just such a cool idea of, I love when Jaina gets angry, right? I love vengeful, angry Jaina. Like, I can totally get behind that. And yeah, somebody will probably talk her down again, just like before, where she didn't destroy Orgrimmar, and, you know, she never goes quite as far as she wants to. And she tried to get Varian to wipe out the Horde after Miss of Pandaria, but he was like, nah, let's not do that. And then over here on the Horde side, no one's talking anybody down. That's the problem here. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but nobody ever talks anyone down on the Horde side. No one's ever pulling anybody back. Theramore gets wiped out. South Shore wiped out. Teldrassil now, wiped out. Like, come on now, man. But anyway, the Sylvanas Warbringer video is mainly what I wanted to talk about here. And this, man, this is not an original or a hot take at all, but I am very disappointed in how Sylvanas is being portrayed here, because, I mean, a lot of people are saying, like, she's always been evil. It's you know, she's the undead banshee queen. She raises people from the dead to join her army, and basically, like, I think condemns their souls to hell or to whatever, I think is how the lore goes. So, like, she's a bad person. But the thing is, she's always been portrayed as, like, in my opinion, as amoral. Not evil, just that she didn't really care about ethics, or she didn't have morals. Morality was not it just wasn't, it didn't cross her mind. It didn't factor into her decisions at all. She was always doing what is best for her and the Forsaken. And really, ultimately, I think just what's best for her. I think she would abandon the Forsaken. I think she's using them. For now, like, they give her power. It's a great thing for her to have all these minions. So she wants to do what's best for her position. And she's always been ruthless about it, but she's never been shown to be sadistic. She's never been shown to, like, cause harm and suffering just for the fun of it, and to, like, delight in the suffering of others or anything like that, you know? And in this video, they just go, like, they go ham with it. Do people still say go ham? I couldn't decide if I want to say they go whole hog with it, like, just go totally weird redneck, or just, or like slang from 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, anyway, they go hard with it. Let's go with that. They went hard, making her just a villain. just straight up evil. She's like smiling and whispering all creepy in that night elf girl's ear, and or woman, she's probably like thousands of years old, whatever, and then just decides to burn the tree down just to make a point, you know, just to be like, just to kill hope, just to defeat hope and crush this one night elf spirit before she dies. And it seems to be done out of anger too, but it's weird. Like it seems like very misplaced anger. Like maybe she's mad about the Alliance not intervening more to help the High Elves when Arthas was coming for them or something. But I mean, we're talking about Arthas, who was a human, who had just killed a whole bunch of Alliance people, and I don't think the Night Elves were even in the Alliance at that point. And he comes and like does his thing to the Sunwell and everything, kills all the High Elves except, you know, the ones that were left over and became Blood Elves. So because of that, she's angry at the Alliance. It seems like this video is trying to say that the reason she has no compassion for these Night Elves and the reason she burns down Teldrassil is that she's angry about it's somehow linked to what happened in Silvermoon. And like when she got killed and became the Banshee Queen and all that. But it's that I don't see the connection. I don't understand how these are connected at all. So it just seems weird. And of course, this brings up the obvious question of where are the rest of the Horde leaders? Like, why is Bane going along with this? Why, whoever's in charge of the trolls, why are the Darkspear going along with this? It makes no sense that the Tauren especially would be in the Horde after this. And, you know, I can't see them breaking up the Horde or anything like that. And as a player, when you're going through the quest line, the War of Thorns stuff, you know, all the races are involved. Everyone's there doing this, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, they wouldn't do that. There's a bunch of druids in the Tauren and the trolls. They wouldn't do that. And then, of course, once again, where is Thrall? Where is that guy? Probably off just doing his own thing, pretending none of this is his fault, that he didn't have anything to do with it, that he couldn't stop it, because that's what he does. That's Thrall's whole deal. But anyway, the biggest problem here for me is I'm not sure where they can go from here. Like, what can you do now to make Horde players? I don't even play Horde really, but like I feel bad for people who are really like, yeah, for the Horde, and then this happens and they're like, oh, so we're just the villains? Like, the Horde have always been rough around the edges, and there have definitely been evil pockets, Sylvanas being potentially one of them. But, like, the Alliance has also been that way. There have been evil things. The Alliance does evil things, too, sometimes. And, you know, it's always... Blizzard has always really made a point to make it seem like either one is a viable option. You're not playing the good guys or the bad guys either way. And now that seems like it's just out the window, you know? Like, we'll have to see where the story goes from here, because maybe things turn around somehow, but they didn't leave much room at all for debate with this video, with Sylvanas's Warmonger video. There's just, is it Warbringer video? I mean, she's just straight up happy about doing this horrible thing, and it wasn't provoked. It was like a preemptive attack for an imagined threat. I mean, what was she even, what? It's not like Anduin was gonna attack the Horde. Like, what is she thinking? Anyway, back on track here. The real problem that I see here is that I don't see where the story can go from here, because the problem with the whole theme of Alliance versus Horde, having this whole expansion centered around ramping up that war, is that neither side can win just because of the game mechanics. You can't have one side defeat the other and wipe out the other, or like absorb them or something. You know, it's not like they're going to dissolve the Horde and all the Horde players are now Alliance. Although, I mean, that would be kind of cool. It would be if they actually went that far with it and made that big of a shakeup. Like, I don't think it would be a good idea, like from a business perspective for them, but I think it would be really, really cool story-wise if they were just like, all right, you guys are the Alliance, and then like the Night Elves and the Draenei were like, I don't think so, we're not grouping up with undead and orcs, no way, like we're getting out of here, and they just go form their own faction. And then somehow also the trolls go over there because they're also blue, and then we could just have this super blue man faction, and then like the Elia Horde over here, and it would be great. It would be awesome. I'd be in the Blue Man group, obviously, and I'd be totally down for that. But I don't think most people would, and I don't think that's going to happen. My actual prediction, which is probably wrong, but my prediction, it's not even what I want to happen, but what I think is going to happen is that Jaina is going to team up with Ashara and do some bad stuff in the name of fighting back against the Horde, getting revenge, putting a stop to them, but is going to do some real bad stuff, and the Alliance is going to turn on her, and the Alliance and the Horde are going to come together again, and defeat Jaina and Ashara. Like, they're going to be the big bads. Maybe they each get their own raid or something. I don't know. And then we're just gonna kind of be like, let's just forgive Sylvanas. It's fine. Or maybe she'll die. Maybe she'll get killed. Maybe she'll do something heroic and redeem herself and get killed. I don't know. But that's my prediction for how that's gonna go. I don't want it to go that way. I want Jaina to stay a good guy, but do some, like, big, awesome, ruthless things and not team up with Ashara. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I am going to be streaming Battle for Azeroth for at least a couple of months. I think I'm going to, well, I'm definitely going to go Alliance side. All of this was to say that, like, I'm not going Horde anymore. I'm going Alliance for sure. Going to be a Night Elf. Going to really lean into this. I want revenge for the Night Elves. I think I'm going to play Frost Mage, because that's the one class that I haven't really played much at all. I've leveled up to like level 30 a long time ago with a mage, but I'm excited to play mage. I played one in the beta for a little bit, and they are really fun. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be great. Oh, I should plug the channel, I guess. If you don't know, twitch.tv/slightlyimpressive. I stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific, and then on Saturday and Sunday I usually stream The Sims from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and then if I have time, I stream some more of something else afterward, which will be WoW, once Battle for Azeroth comes out. So that'll be 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific on the weekends, and then the weeknights will be when I'll be playing WoW, if you want to check that out. And of course, a lot of people have been asking about Machinima. I don't know. I might make more if I feel like it. I'm definitely focusing more on streaming right now. I don't have anything planned as far as Machinima goes, but you know, if the mood strikes me, if I have an idea that I'm really excited about, then I will definitely make one, and we'll see. What's he doing back there? What's going on over there? He's just stealing the show. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to record a vlog here. You are overwhelming everything I'm saying with a bunch of cuteness back there, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, and lastly, I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here. I doubt many of you are people who are doing this, but I've seen people, like, attacking Blizzard, like specific Blizzard employees on Twitter and on the forums and things like that, for, like, because they're upset about these story decisions. Like, I know this has been kind of a ranty, negative video, but I think it's really important to keep in mind, Sylvanas is not a real person, Malfurion is not real, Azeroth is not a real place, Teldrassil is not a real tree, and the people who work at Blizzard who make these stories are real people. And the company line, of course, for them is always the very corporate, like, we're just glad people are so passionate about our stories, like, it's okay. And like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. If you're so passionate about a fictitious story that you're gonna go attack real people online, like, you need to get a grip on reality. That's not okay. It is 100% fine and fair to criticize a product or a work of art, but the person going and attacking the people who made that's just not okay. I just wanted to say that. I don't want anybody to think that, like, that I'm angry at Blizzard, or that I think that people should go call them names or make death threats or something like that. No, that's ridiculous. But anyway, that's all I got for this. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.